How's it going, guys? This is Trice here with SportStop.com, and today I'm going to show you guys how to tie a double or a two, depending on what you want to call it. Either way, they stand for the same thing. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're going to knock out a two or a double, however you want to call it. But as you can see, I already have my sidewall started here, so let's go ahead and knock this out. You can do the double in one of two fashions. You can either go from the top down or from the bottom up, but you want to make sure that if you do it, you keep that same rhythm throughout the whole head. So I'm going to come down through the mesh, and then all I'm going to do is grab this next diamond, again, down through the mesh, right? Coming in from the outside of the plastic, and you see this loop that's created, come back out through that loop just like you would an SI, and you're right there. The goal is to have two diamonds connected in the same chunk of string, just like that. And as I said, you can do this coming up or down, so let's try it the other way. I'll remove that, right? And then that last one I went down through the mesh. This time I'm going to come up through that mesh hole, and then again up through the next mesh hole. Again, in from the outside of the plastic and through that loop that you've created, pulling out your slack, and voila, that right there is a double. If you would run this in conjunction with, say, a few singles or maybe even another double, depending on your string hole count, you just want to make sure that you're running it in the same way. So if you start going down through the mesh, all of your knots want to go down so that your mesh lays in the same orientation. If you come up through the mesh, again, you want to run that same rhythm throughout the whole head so that your mesh doesn't flip-flop. And then hypothetically, let's say you got lost on where you were going, right? So let's start over. This first one, I'm going to come down, right? And then I'm going to come up through the next one. I don't want to do that because what that does, you can see, kind of gives you this odd layout for the mesh, right? Not saying that that's not doable, but typically for this knot, you do not want to run that kind of setup. And then, you know, to go the other route, just to show you, say I went up, say I go up through the first hole and then down through the second. Again, that's not best case scenario. Not saying it's impossible, nothing is impossible. That's not your typical double. You can see that something's not quite right there. But had I gone up through both pieces, then I'm fine, okay? But that, again, real quick, one last time. That's a double. Really nice knot. Great way for forming a pocket, especially if you have limited sidewall holes, but you want to start doing your doubles after you've locked down your channel. All right, guys, so that's it. That is how you tie the double or the two. Nice and simple. It is literally a doubled up version of a single, hence the double compared to a single. But yeah, that's it. That's how you tie it. It's really nice and simple and extremely functional, so long as you follow the few key rules I mentioned in the actual tutorial. But guys, if you like the video, click the thumbs up button, or even better, hit the subscribe tab. And there's a recommended video that's floating up beside me that I know you want to check out. As always, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.